know about this stuff and then get it sorted out as quickly as possible, give you an awesome tournament experience. So, with awesome tournament experience in mind, it is my pleasure to introduce one of my favorite ZvT at the moment, and one of many people's favorite ZvT, I think. Heading from Team Millennium in his characteristic pink trunks and playing on the West with his little kiddo remark of Antigua Shipyard. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Stephano! There we go. The game is awaking now, slowly from their hibernation cycle, versus his opponent. A scary, scary opponent in his own right. Very good against ZerG, but can he crush the ZvT monstrous player Stephano? We will find out. Heading from Team Happy and in the yellow trunks to the east of this particular map, the Antigua Shipyard. Let's hear it for Happy.
And so far, Happy's opened up with a refinery first hit already into this game, so it looks like he's going to dash straight towards that factory tech. Will it be for Reactor Hellions immediately? Could even be for a decently timed starport opening too.
Yeah.
Hellion, Medivacs, anything along those lines. But the thing is with Stephano's play, this guy is untouchable, very similar to how we saw Cass early on, and Cass has been known online as an untouchable, unbreakable guy in the early stages. So will Stephano be able to just defend easily in this game? We'll see. Stephano does know, though, that barracks is late. It could have been, just a delayed barracks at all, but of course it's going to be meaning that refinery is down. And Stephano's going to open up hatchery first. Stephano, incredibly good, very Ling heavy in this matchup, as everybody's known. That's how he established his beginning style as a ZerG player. And actually, I was getting a little worried then if the SCV was going to go down.
It might. It still very well might, but Happy's micro is exceptional, so he should be able to keep that away and might even be able to kill the drone in the process, which would be a nice little start, but they're annoying. They regenerate. Ugh.
And I do believe, though, that Happy is one of the more solid Terran players in this matchup. He doesn't rely on multiple drops and aggression. He's just very solid, doesn't make mistakes, has a lot of straight-up pushes, and has an amazing defense against counter-attacks. So we'll see if that does come into play, as it will need to be against a player like Stephano who relies on those counterattacks and relies on those flanks. And we do have the reactor coming down here for Happy, so it looks like a pretty standard opening so far.
Yeah, just a little quicker with the factory there to get the reactor Hellion out, which is what it looks to be, 95% chance of that being the case. Just to start preventing that creep spread from Stephano a little quicker, maybe harassing a little bit quicker, throwing a spanner in the works of the usual opening.
And Stephano does go gas pretty early, not super early, but does grab the gas, and we'll try to mine, of course, to that 100, and we'll see what does come out from him. Since he's playing the reactionary race, he has to rely on scouting, and which I'm looking around on scouting, he has that single overload at the north side, and that's his only scouting option. So from behind this, he has no idea what Happy will do, but they have encountered each other previously, online cups, on ladder, of course, so I'm sure Stephano knows what exactly is coming in, how he should be prepared in this match, as he already throws down a spine crawler, knowing that that fast reactor Hellion play was coming out.
Yeah, he knew it. He found that out as soon as he scouted, really, and was aware of what was going on there. And the question is, can he deal with it appropriately? The reactor Hellion is chosen for two reasons. One is for harassment, and two is for creep denial, and perhaps that's his most important role. Two more coming in, and interestingly enough, a second factory coming down, and another reactor.
Yeah, we'll see what this means. Looks like we're going to have a lot of aggression early on by double factory Hellions, Total Biscuit. And
yeah.
That is a pretty good style against the Ling-heavy Stephano. He's only going to be having Lings, and if there's just too many Hellions, he won't be able to control. And we also stress the point that Stephano doesn't have a scouting option only on the natural here. There's no way to get into the main base. So he does scout that the expansion hasn't been taken, which at 6 minutes it should have for this build. So he already can start to build the plan of what Happy's doing.
Yep, Stephano pushes his spine crawler forward, knowing that this will kind of goad Happy into moving in, but he has Lings ready for that. Happy not going to fall for that particular ploy, though. And the whole Hellion versus Ling thing is interesting, because at certain numbers, Lings destroy Hellions, and then as things start to change, when you get more and more Lings, the Hellions actually become more effective because they are multiple Lings deep and the surround's not so good.
There was a bit of an opening there, but he doesn't really want to go in yet until all the Hellions are there. But it's been revealed that there's only Hellions, and I have pure difficulty with this tournament because a lot of Zerg players do without the Roach Warren coming down, and if Happy manages to get into a good position, he's going to be able to control everything. Stephano still sees there's no expansion down for his opponent. He knows something is wrong, and now Happy has to do something before these additional spine crawls come up, otherwise he will be rendered useless. We saw then briefly that he is at 22 SCVs. He is in virtually all in. He has to do significant amount of damage now, and he has to run down a command center, but still has to do damage. This is such a big investment of money.
It is. It very much is. If it manages to blast its way
Here
through...
Here he comes.
Let's see what happens. Can he get through there? And the Queen's immediately moving to block it off. He was ready for that. Is he going to be able to stop it, though? There's so many Hellions. The Queens are going to go down anyway. The 2 spine crawlers are about to get up. He must break through now. He must take as little damage as possible. He maneuvers around. Stephano swarming all over those Hellions. Hellion count down to 5. Down to 3. And it looks like it's going to defeat this. He blocks it in. Surround with drones. Oh, Happy loses everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 drones were killed. That was it. That's all he lost was 2 drones in that significant attack, and that investment from Happy has not paid off. If you didn't understand what just happened,
not even close.
He is so far behind. And there's still that single overload by Stephano on the natural, saying, oh, there's still 1,500 minerals on that natural. Oh, this is amazing for me.
Oh, yeah, he's cruising now. He's got such a massive lead. Look at that, 41 drones, 25 SCVs. More Hellions coming out, but the link count is now at the point where, once again, he can defeat that. He'd have to make a significant mistake, and Happy's going to try the same thing again, but really, that was an opportunity for him to take, and it just did not work out. Stephano knew what was coming, and he was so ready for it.
And this is the same story we see over and over again by different players in different races against Stephano. They know how difficult it is late game, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to watch this game, is to see what Happy does late game now that the Ghost Impact does so much for this matchup. But yeah, he tried to do aggression, and Stephano is so good at shutting it out. He's so good at scouting it, number one. He tiptoes with drone production. He just doesn't blindly build all those drones. And he's in an amazing position. He's got his creep spread going down now. He's got a roach one and a baneling nest about to finish. He is so far ahead as he takes his 3rd base now. Happy, he should actually double expand. I don't know what to do. He should double expand. He's thrown down an early armory, so it looks like he's going to be playing mech here, so a Thor Hellion composition.
Yeah, I'd have to wonder if that's going to work out. Just against, I mean, to be fair, Thor Hellion, yes, it can beat Ling Baneling. Yeah, no problem at all. If you've got enough Hellions, I would, of course, like to see Blue Flame come out from Happy, but we haven't got that yet. It might work, but the concern really is now that Stephano can, as he said, do whatever he wants. And if Happy doesn't do the damage before Hive Tech, we're in a situation now where this is kind of like the first major tournament since this big change to Ghost that has nerfed them hard against Ultras and Broodlords. And the answer that a lot of people were theory crafting was mech.
Indeed, and we'll see what happens. And Happy does get the cancellation from the 3rd base of Stephano.
He can't get out.
Stephano's like, all right, have fun getting out. You know, well played, killing my hatchery, but now try and get all those Hellions out. So he's going to have to go the long way. And Stephano could easily set up a trap because Hellions are going to take such a long time roasting rocks and debris. So 4 roaches are coming, and I'm sure he'll look to try and punish that. But Happy is going to squeeze out.
Oh, yeah, he's going to lose a Hellion or 2 right there, but that's actually not too bad. If he kills the Banelings, this is actually good for him, definitely, but it's not going to happen. Stephano pulls back, and this hatchery's now been placed here. Does he have enough roaches to drive this off? Yeah, he should. Against Red Flame, yeah, not that'll make a difference, but against unupgraded, more to the point, Hellions with no +1, yeah, he can drive them away and he keeps that secure and then expands behind it.
Yeah, and Stephano knows that his 3rd base isn't quite ready yet, or 4th as you can see, so he just builds 3 more units. He'll drone up again afterwards, but there's no reason to build drones if the hatchery isn't ready. And he's at a comfortable 54 drones, so the Overlord of Stephano, the Overlord that saw the all-in coming, also sees the 3rd gasman taken. He could put 2 and 2 together and work out this is not going to be that Marine tank play, because no way do you need that 3rd gas, considering that you were so far behind early on, and Stephano's gone for this Roachling style, and these Hellions are in trouble.
Now, Happy's Hellion control is very, very good, as you can see, and he's able to maneuver them around quite quickly before the Ling surround lands in, but the army of Stephano is starting to get a bit scary. That said, it's quite Ling heavy, but not as Ling heavy as it would have been. He knows that the Hellions are there. He knows that he can't invest too much in that, and 17 Banelings coming in as well. Speed has kicked in for them too, +2 armor. So these little bastards are quite resilient. He could just go for a straight up bust through to the natural.
He is, man. Stephano is like that. He just turns the aggressor aggression on, and all of a sudden it looks like, oh, he's taking the third and fourth, he'd probably build a bunch of drones, but he's at 54 drones, and he has like hardly any lava left with the new lava little tab. We do see there's only 10 there, and he's going to be so aggressive with this right now, busting down the front ramp. There are no tanks, only Thor and Hellions, and Stephano is getting a lucky kind of hit with that, with the lack of tanks, but Happy is going to be under a lot of pressure here.
What is the point in that bunker? I have to wonder. Here comes the pain.
Man.
Oh man, Stephano is just rolling over Happy's face. The fungal at the back. That was just beauty. It was. There's the